Welcome to Holminster Switch, the first new dungeon available in Shadowbringers. This dungeon is available at level 71 and drops item level 390 gear. Players will run into these strange white cocoons throughout the dungeon. Just be aware, these are the trash mobs and will awaken as any player approaches. The first boss players will encounter is Forgiven Dissonance. The Path of Light is a party-wide AoE for medium damage. When Dissonance casts Brazen Light, a line of 4 orbs will appear in the arena. Dissonance will also cast Gibbet Cage, a point-blank AoE, immediately after Brazen Light. After Dissonance resolves, the 4 orbs will begin casting Heretic's Fork, an X-shaped column AoE, with a safe zone on the opposite side of the arena. Dissonance will also cast Thumbscrew through the center of this safe zone, further limiting the player areas can dodge to. Dissonance will then turn and cast Wooden Horse, an enormous conal AoE, while the 4 orbs cast Light Shell, column AoEs that again divide the arena into limited safe zones. If you find yourself in trouble, keep in mind that Light Shell will resolve first, and then Wooden Horse, giving you an opportunity to reposition to somewhere safe. Pillory is a medium damage buster on the tank. Brazen Bull is similar to Brazen Light, but the orbs will run across the center of the arena. Safe zones will appear at opposite ends of the arena while Dissonance casts another Gibbet Cage. Dissonance will then target one of the safe zones with Thumbscrew. This may cause you to panic and flee, but the orbs will finish their cast long before Thumbscrew is finished casting, so stay put and wait for the orb AoEs to go out before moving out of Thumbscrew. The orbs will once again follow their initial assault with column AoEs called Light Shot. Simply move out of these columns. The next Brazen Bull will have the 4 orbs appear on one side of the arena, with the safe zone being on the opposite side. Handle this as you did with the first Brazen Light cast. A second set of 4 orbs will appear on the side of the arena you took cover in, while Dissonance casts Wooden Horse. Avoid the large conal AoE while making your way to the soon-to-appear safe zone on the opposite side of the arena. The original 4 orbs will throw out their light shots. Dissonance will resolve its Thumbscrew that bisects the arena, and then finally the Heretic's Fork cast will resolve from the new orbs before Dissonance again casts Wooden Horse, and the second set of orbs resolve their light shot casts. This can get a bit confusing, but keep in mind each orb will always cast a red AoE, followed by a blue one. Getting hit by one AoE isn't the end of the world, and it will come with practice. The second boss in Holminster Switch is Tesleen the Forgiven. The Tickler is a tank buster. Scold's Bridle is a party-wide AoE. Fevered Flagellation will mark each party member with either 1, 2, 3, or 4 dots above their head. Tesleen will then charge these players in the order described by their markers. An easy way to handle this mechanic is just have each player stand at one of the boss's cardinal directions at melee range. As long as you aren't standing between the boss and the next player will charge to, this mechanic won't be an issue. Exercise will target a player with a split damage marker while also summoning 4 medium circle AoEs around the arena. This cast is long, so prioritize stacking together in a safe spot over dodging the circles. After the split damage resolves, the 4 circle AoEs and the location of the stack marker will leave behind persistent damage puddles. Avoid standing in these. The final boss of Holminster Switch is Philia. Scavengers Daughter will deal medium party-wide damage. Headcrusher is a tank buster. Pendulum will mark the main tank with a proximity damage marker, as well as the center of the arena with a proximity damage marker. The boss will jump to the tank and then to the center, so move to avoid these in this order. Chain Down will imprison a random player in an iron chain, and Philia will begin casting Ether Sub, a giant conal AoE, in their direction. Proximity to the boss does not affect how much damage the iron chain takes, so I recommend standing near the boss if you're the marked player, so that your party members can get out of the Ether Sub AoE immediately after freeing you. The cast is incredibly long, so you should be fine regardless. When the boss raises an arm and casts left nout or right nout, it will swipe that entire side of the arena for high damage, similar to the wave cannons from FFXIV 3.0. Left will always be followed by right nout and vice versa. Move to the safe side and then to the opposite side to avoid both of these hits. In addition to high damage and vulnerability up stacks, Being hit by left or right now will give players down for the count for a short duration, stunning them. Taphophobia will target all party members with medium circle AoEs, spread to avoid overlap. Into the Light is a column-shaped split damage marker. Quickly regroup after Taphophobia to split this damage between party members. After the second Pendulum cast, Philia will cast Fierce Beating. Fierce Beating involves a tail swipe at Philia's rear, 2 Exoflare-style traveling AoEs at Philia's front, a rotation in the direction indicated during the cast, and the repetition of these mechanics multiple times. Stay on Philia's flanks to avoid the outgoing AoEs until the fit is over. You've seen all of Philia's mechanics now, so keep up the assault and complete your first Shadowbringers dungeon.